How was a Round Lake Beach woman, now charged with the murder of her 8-year-old son, allowed to work with children with special needs despite years of hotline calls to DCFS about her own children? That is just one of several troubling questions that CBS News Chicago investigator Megan DeMar is continuing to pursue. She joins us now with the latest, some eyebrow-raising accusations there and big questions.
Right, Marie. As we know, Markell Pierce's mother and boyfriend were charged in his murder back in February, and police saw these long-term signs of abuse and malnourishment. We're learning now that DCFS was aware of complaints against this family going back to September of 2022. Markell Pierce's mother, Dominique Servant, was the subject of 4 separate DCFS investigations and 4 child welfare service referrals between September 9, 2022 and August 26, 2025. The complaints ranged from whooping her children and forcing Markell to hold a weight over his head as a form of punishment, to Markell eating food out of the garbage, to Markell's concerning absences from school. Mandated reporters told us they were glad DCFS was involved.
There was already an open case, so we just assume that it's going to follow the correct course of action.
But in every case, DCFS offered services to the family, but those were voluntary, and Servant declined them. And the final DCFS hotline call resulted in a referral to the Waukegan Child Welfare Agency CAM Alliance. DCFS's timeline shows that after a month of trying unsuccessfully to make contact with Servant, the social worker closed the case. A DCFS spokesperson responded today telling us that families are not required by law to answer or agree to a services referral. DCFS expects its child welfare service contractors to make good faith attempts to offer those voluntary services. So far, that contractor has not responded to our request for comment. Another glaring question we're asking, how was Markell's mother able to work with students with special needs at the Special Education District of Lake County during this period of constant abuse allegations and investigations? Personnel records we obtained show she was hired to work with students at Fairhaven School in Mundelein in October of 2023. That was after DCFS found credible evidence that Servant injured her children as a form of discipline. That finding would have come up in a check of the state's Central Register Child Abuse and Neglect Tracking System, but we learned school districts aren't required to check it. So we did ask the school district if they checked that child abuse and neglect tracking system when they hired Markell's mother. So far, we haven't gotten an official response from the school district. Coming up at 5, we will hear from a local lawmaker who met with the head of DCFS about this case after we raised questions about transparency.
Transparency, maybe a lot of people learning about that database that they should be looking at when you're hiring people. Megan, thank you.